I feel like it was good. I was giving him some good work out there. D-Hop is one of the tops in this league. He's been doing it for a long time, so definitely a lot of respect to him. But, I'm the young guy coming in, so I have to show him what I got. I used to watch him and Ramsey go at it, so I had to get my little shine with it, so I feel like I did good.
What does a performance do like that for you and your confidence as you continue to build here throughout your rookie year?
Man, they're just gonna keep building. That's all I can do. Just keep stacking days, chop wood, carry water. Same we used to say at Penn State, so that's all I got to do.
You jawed with Devontae Adams in Vegas. You jawed with Odell here. What was the talking like with D-Hop?
Man, he kept asking for calls. I'm like, you doing the pushing. Like, how you asking for stuff and you doing the pushing? But, it's all fun and games. He's definitely a tough competitor, but so am I. So we're always going to clash here and there.
It seemed like you were getting under his skin at all, especially on that one deep ball left sideline near the end zone. It seemed like he was really kind of in a bind on that one.
Yeah, he was definitely strapped up on that. But yeah, he was looking for the call. Now I'm like, you was pushing off, so I had to let him hear that, get the crowd in tune with it. So it was great.
When did you find out they were going to kind of have you travel with him a little bit, and how different was that from the way you've been deployed for the first 7 games?
Man, on Tuesday I went to Coach T and I told him I want 10. Like, that's what I was looking for. I don't really hide from nothing. So I was like, that's the matchup I want. That's the matchup I need. So he didn't really say yes on Tuesday. He was like, we're gonna think about it, because they were like, that's kind of crazy. But throughout the week they was like, all right, we're gonna let you get 10 on some reps, and then throughout the game it was like, you just go with 10 at.
You realize they haven't done that much with corners in recent years. I mean, maybe Joe occasionally, but it might even go back to the other guy who wore 2 for Uncle Ike. I mean, like, what does that tell you about yourself and where you're at already at this point in your career?
I just got to keep working, keep grinding. Some rookies always hit that high ceiling, and it's the rookie slump, so I just got to keep working. Like I said before, just chop wood, carry water, and just look forward to the next week.
Now that's what you want to hear from your young rookie corner, the confidence, not backing down from a challenge. DeAndre Hopkins is a great receiver. He did some things in the NFL, and just the game before he had a 4-touchdown game. So he was coming in hot, and Joey Porter Jr. didn't care about none of that. He gave him his respect. He said he watched him and Ramsey, go at it, and he wanted to add his name into the book, man. And he did just that. I mean, Joey Porter Jr., when he's press coverage. That's one thing he provides, man, is press coverage. And 1 catch. That's all he allowed, when he was watching D. Hopkins. And, man, D. Hopkins had a big play on Cole Holcomb, that was, when he had a nice play and no catches second half. And, I mean, Joey Porter Jr., man, did a number on him. And this is DeAndre Hopkins, like I said, 4-touchdown game coming in. So you can't say he was washed up and this and that. No, he had the game-winning interception for for the Steelers when they played the Ravens on Odell Beckham. He said, hey, man, I know you're going to try to run that play. Tell them don't run it, and then he had a nice quote at the end. He said, I strapped his old ass, so. Man, Joey Porter, man, he's a ball player, man. He's feisty. You see he had a couple penalties, but I'll take that. If you're going to give me the production and the coverage like that, I'll take some of them penalties. Sometimes it may come at the wrong time, but, man, that was one of the things that we already knew about Joey Porter Jr. coming into this thing, because, that was his report. He was handsy, so that was the thing all through camp and everything. They was trying to get him to work on his head, but that's part of the physicality in Joey Porter Jr. So, you take away the hands, then you might take away his edge. So, you have to go with the hands, because that's the edge, man. And like I said, man, 1 catch, it was a slow start for Joey Porter Jr. He came in, for the projected to be a 1st-round guy, slipped to the 2nd round. To the Pittsburgh Steelers, had a chip on his shoulder. He came in. His dad, Joey Porter Sr., gave him a nice talk. A guy. The draft is important. He had family there, and he didn't go back the 2nd day because he didn't want to wear the same suit. He only took 1 suit because he thought he was going to get drafted in the 1st round, but what better place for him to slip and fall to his 2nd home, Pittsburgh Steelers, and you can see he's playing with the chip on his shoulder, man. I mean, he's aggressive, and he's showing that on the field, man. And I think Joey Porter, man, is going to be a good corner for the Pittsburgh Steelers for a long time. Unfortunately, Corey Trice went out. Lost Corey Trice for the season, and then you could just see, man, Joey, you can see what he provides, and now you just want to, kind of look forward a little bit, not too much, because the season is still going on. And you say, man, next year, if Corey Trice is anything like Joey Porter Jr., just got a splash, or, man, up to par, man, you're looking at a revamped secondary, and young, young players, and that's what you need. Some young up-and-coming players that's going to grow with the team. That way you're not having to, looking for free agent signings and drafting guys every year at the same position, man. You get your homegrown guys that you drafted and let them grow. Let them grow with the system, grow with the franchise, and just have a stellar career, in the black and gold, man. So Joey Porter Jr. going to Mike Tomlin, Tuesday, the day before the game, and say, hey, man, I want number 10. I want D. Hopkins. I want that responsibility. I want the smoke, everything like that. And he showed up. He delivered, man. It was just one catch, and, man, you can't argue with that. So, a couple penalties and things like that, man. But to hold a guy like D. Hop to one, I'll take that, all day, and it's just it's interesting to see, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Joey Porter play some more, man. The job he did on Puka Nacua, I mean, he's a ball player, so it's good to see Joey Porter Jr. get his starting role. He deserved it. He worked hard for it. Mike Tomlin made him work for it. So, and he's playing like he had to work for it, and he's playing like he's not trying to lose the job. And I know he ain't going to lose that, man, because who the Steelers got that's better than him? Yeah, right. So, man, Joey Porter Jr., man, asked for the man press coverage against DeAndre Hopkins, which is great. You love to hear that from your young rookie corner who wants to take on all challenges, and I know he knows that if he asks for this, and Coach Tomlin granted it like he did, and he didn't do the job that he did on Hopkins, it can potentially backfire. I know he knows Coach Tomlin by now, and he know that if he, Coach Tomlin grant me this wish and let me follow 10 around, I better do what I have to do, because that can cost me, So, yeah, and he wasn't afraid. Like I said, Hopkins coming in 10 touchdowns hot, and he cooled him off. So it's good to see the young rookie corner Joey Porter Jr. earn his starting role, and it's good to see him producing, and looking forward to watching him play the rest of the season. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.